Give it up for Dale Ward.
Thank you, guys. Give me a round of applause if you have kids. Who here has kids? Few of you? Cool. Now give me a round of applause if you want to have kids. Who here? Okay, a couple. Two ladies, interesting. Did you notice how the people who have kids didn't applaud that they want to have kids? Just pointing that out. For me personally, I want to adopt, is what I want to do. I want to adopt a boy, I want to have a son, but I don't want to tell him that he's adopted. I want to name him Brody so that I can call him bro his entire life. I think that'd be fun, you know? Just like, hey bro, how's it going, bro? Eat your peas, bro. Right? It'd be fun. But eventually he'd get to those like angsty teenage years and he'd be like, I'm not your bro, dad. And I'd be like, I'm not your dad, bro. Shit. Okay, yeah. It'd be a long way to go for a joke, but it'd be worth it, you guys. It'd be worth it. So, you guys, Halloween is coming up. You guys excited for Halloween? Yeah, we love Halloween. Give me a round of applause if you've ever been to one of those, like, fake haunted house attractions that they put up, like Screamfest. Yeah, we've all been to one. And they're all the same, you know? They're not scary. You walk into a maze of plywood, and then a bunch of actors are jumping out at you because they can't find any other work, right? That might be the scariest part of the haunted house, you know? It's like, oh, poverty is scary. And then a guy with a chainsaw chases you out at the end, you know? Like, it's 2019, no one's afraid of that, right? But people are a lot more sensitive to other things these days. So I think they should make a modern haunted house, you know? That'd be awesome, you know? The first thing you see when you walk in is just a guy being force-fed gluten. Just pure gluten. Oh my God, he's gonna have diarrhea. And then there's a guy walking around just misgendering everybody. How's it going, lady? Oh my God, he's assuming. And then there's a room in the haunted house and it's just full of plastic straws. Oh no. Someone think of the turtles. Someone needs to teach turtles how to do cocaine properly. I don't know. And then I was thinking the next room in the haunted house, it would be a room where everyone gets paid, right? But all the women get paid 80% what the men get paid. Yeah, the ceiling of that room's made of glass, am I right, ladies? This haunted house is too realistic. Well, I was thinking if you're a religious person, the haunted house, it would lead you down a separate hallway and it would just take you to a gay bar. Right? They'd just be like, oh my God, the boogeyman is wearing high heels. That's kind of cool. Because you guys, a gay boogeyman would be amazing, you know? You just wake up in the middle of the night covered in glitter. Wow. Your whole room is rearranged. He's just standing there like, you should have checked under your bed for this boogeyman. Yeah, because I've been out of the closet for years. And you look fat in those pants. So, you guys, I made an observation the other day. I figured out, I kind of think that first world countries, like our society is pretty wasteful, wouldn't you say? We're pretty wasteful, yeah, you agree? The reason why I was thinking this is because I was sitting in front of one of those wishing well fountains, you know, in a mall or whatever, and I was thinking, oh, there's something you'll never see in Africa, right? Hear me out. Can you imagine trying to explain what a water fountain is to someone from a third world country? It'd be ridiculous. You'd be like, yeah, so in my country, we have something called a water fountain, and it's basically just a giant pit full of water. And he'd be like, oh, I see. So everyone can drink the water. No. This water's just for looking at. Yeah. Not drinking, that's silly. Oh, but you can drink the water? Wow, you are really hung up on this. No one drinks the aesthetic water, okay? People just walk by the fountain and they throw money into it. But it's spare coin, so technically it's extra money, you know? So you people have extra money, and you throw it into extra water. Why do you do this? Because we're wishing for something we don't have yet.
So you throw money away. What do you wish for?
Usually more money. Yeah, there's more.
So the fountain, it can grant your wishes?
No. We just pretend it grants wishes. It's all just make-believe, you know?
So then why don't you give the extra money to the homeless people?
Well, because they're homeless. They're not stinky genies that can grant our wishes, am I right? Like, you can't flick a loony at a homeless guy and be like, I want a Ferrari. Well, I mean, you could, but you'd be a dick. Be a real dick.
So then why don't the homeless people go to the fountain and take the money that you throw away?
Well, we have something called a security guard. And his job is to protect the pretend magic fountain and all of the overprivileged wishes that are in it. Because we can't have some bum stealing everyone's dreams, am I right?
Okay.
All right, you guys are feeling guilty, I'll move on. What do you guys think is the biggest difference between men and women? Just yell it out, what do you think? Boobs. Whoa. Tourette's. Boobs, fuck. All right, genitals, boobs. That's not very 2019 of you guys. That's not always the case these days. But I figured it out. The difference between men and women is that women have to try to have orgasms. That's the whole difference right there. Because men have to try to not have orgasms. Right? Like, let's try this. Ladies, give me a round of applause if you've ever faked an orgasm. All right, so he's like, not with me, right? Okay. I saw one lady. She went to clap and then she looked at her boyfriend and stopped. So that's good. Dude, she's faking her applause for you, of course. All right, so we got a couple honest ladies, and the rest of you are fucking liars. But let's try this one now, guys, gentlemen. Give me a round of applause if you've ever faked an orgasm. Right? I heard somebody say how, so I'll explain. Here's the thing. Because men and women, we both fake it, but for totally different reasons. Like, a lady, she'll fake it because she wants her partner to feel good. You know, it's a nice thing. Actually, more likely, she wants the sex to be over with as soon as possible. You know? So, oh my God, you're so good. I'm done. Stop touching me! But here's the thing. A guy will fake an orgasm because he already had one. About 2 minutes earlier. And he just kept thrusting like nothing ever happened, right? And then he's like, well, shit, I guess I have to fake one within 2 minutes because it's countdown until I'm smashing a hot dog into a wall. Because you can't fake your way out of soft, guys. And that's the thing, we screw ourselves over. Ladies, you only fake it once, we fake it twice. We fake not having one, and then we have to fake one. So, ladies, we do twice the amount of work, okay? Yeah, and that's why we get paid more. So